Hello friends of the electrified charging fun and welcome to Speicher Elektrisiert, your channel all around Skoda's e-mobility. My name is Matthias and today we will have a look at the new Pay to Park app which got recently released, which should make it easier for you to pay at parking machines from within your car, so you have more convenience if you are parking. But to be honest, this is not the original intro to this video because the original intro ended here. Well, Pay to Park, the installation and the usage didn't work out really well for me. So the whole story is now this video. So stay tuned. Since a short time there is a new app available in your ENYAQ shop and it's the Pay to Park app. Right here, Pay to Park. It is for free, so you don't have to pay for it. And maybe you already know this from your My Skoda app, because within the settings right here, you'll find the entry Pay to Park. And if you look at the supported countries, you'll see there are a lot like Denmark, Finland, Italy, Norway, and of course Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And I will now install the Pay to Park app and we have a look at it, how it works and how convenient it is to pay parking spaces and parking lots within your ENYAQ. It just took about 5 minutes until I got the email that the app is now available, and there she is, there the app is. And don't be irritated, there are 2 tabs down here as you can see, but the app, of course, it doesn't fit. Everything is already full with apps, is on the 3rd tab. It is not shown below here, but just swipe to the right. If you don't see it, the app is available. So basically, let's fire the app up and see what we can do with it. And I'm sorry that it is in German. I didn't switch language for the app. Please excuse, it just states, please wait. And it says Pay to Park could not be started. So we've got an error right here. The app isn't working. Well, this could be because other apps in my car are also still not working, like Traffication, for example. We can do this all day long. You will only see the spinning wheel here. The app will not start, but I'll move on. And this is the same with the calendar app, where it just says, I have no internet connection, please try again. I'm not alone with this problem, to be honest, and in the Facebook group of Skoda, the EV Lounge, another user already asked the question, why is it not starting? And they've sent him instructions on how to deal with that, and we are going through these instructions right now and hope for the best. As you know, I don't have Facebook, and so I'm not in the EV Lounge group from Skoda, and I don't read there. So basically everything I know from there is sent to me by you, by my viewers. And so I've got a mail from my viewer Thomas the other day, and he got the same problem with Pay to Park, that it could not start, and EV Lounge answered him, and this is what they basically say. They discussed the case with the colleagues from the Pay to Park product team, and so far no other customer had that problem. Yes, of course, it's also always marketing. And however, they understand this might happen and they would help him. And the only thing they know and they found is a workaround. And the workaround is set the car back to factory settings. More on this later. And it takes a little time and they do not want to force him into doing this. But if he agrees, they share the process here. And an important thing is they say we can't think of any other solution right now. So basically they have no clue why this does not work and just say go back to factory settings. And we all know what happens, factory settings, like when you do on a smartphone. Basically you lose everything which is your personal information. So the connection to the app, your registration in the car, you have to go to the complete process again, which is not the best when it comes to usability. To get registered in the car again, you lose all your charging locations, your home setting, your company or workplace settings, all the contacts. You lose the history of the navigation. Everything which belongs to you is gone. So basically, if you have a highly configured and customized ENYAQ, you have a lot of work after this. So this procedure better helps. And let's go through all this, what they tell Thomas to do to get the app up and running. So to do a factory reset, you have to go to the settings, and within the settings you'll find restore to factory settings. And as you can see, it's grayed out because you can only do this while the ignition is on. So don't panic if it is grayed out. Just switch on the ignition, then you can hit this entry, and then you just confirm it with hitting OK. And basically then you do the factory reset. But before we do this, let's go to the other steps. They say hit OK, and then get out of the car and leave the car locked for 20 minutes so that it gets disconnected from the back end. And there's an important note which is an information I didn't have and which is fine, and I had to do with the light up here. They tell him this light here, this green light, indicates whether the ENYAQ is connected to the back end or not. And they say, wait until the green light at the top of the rear view mirror goes out. This is a signal that the car has been disconnected from the back end. After the light goes out, about 20 minutes, you should open up the car again and then register as a primary user. And after that, you have to download the apps from the shop again, and then they should work. But this is a lot of stuff to do, and it's not that much convenient, so this solution better work. And since all my apps do not run, let's put this solution to the test right now. As you can see, although this is German, the reset to factory settings has worked, and the car looks like there was never a primary user in it. I will now go through the registration. You will see only German screens. Unfortunately, I can do the registration only once, but I will give you a brief explanation on this in English as well. It takes some time until it reached the server, so let's give it a brief moment. And now it says that it cannot reach the servers. We've got a problem. And now we've got a real problem. Start all over again. And let's hope that this might work right now. Yes, that looks good. That seems like I'm now again the primary user of the car. Well then, let's do what the instructions tell us to do. Then you download the apps from the shop again as standard, such as Park to Pay and other apps. Well, let's head to the okay, but why? The apps are already downloaded and installed. This step doesn't make sense. So yeah, what should I do now? Should I try to start them, or should I go to the shop, deinstall and install them again? That's a good question. And also quite interesting, PowerPass Map did not got installed again. So basically Pay to Park and Smart Apps Bundle is, PowerPass Map isn't. So yeah, let's see. I decided not to install the apps again because they are already installed. And let's see what happens if I try to run them. We first start with Pay to Park. And it didn't help at all. So basically it says unable to start. And just to make clear, within the app, I have everything set up right now, Pay to Park. So let's just have a quick look at the other apps, and let's see calendar. No internet connection, so calendar still not working. And now let's look traffication. Whoa! And traffication is working right now. So the factory reset did its job for traffication, as it seems. But nonetheless, not for the other apps and not for the app for this video. So yeah, Pay to Park does not work in my ENYAQ. So we're back again on the registration screen for the car because I did another factory reset. I had the thought that maybe the problem is not the car, but my account at Skoda Connect. So basically what I did is a factory reset in the car to log in with another account. So I registered a new account at Skoda Connect, and now let's see what will happen and if this will work out. So let's do a quick check. Watch with the user here. Yes, Mr. ENYAQ is the primary user. Last synchronized is only 5 minutes ago, so that is perfectly fine. It seems that the ENYAQ is online again. And if we have a look at the map right here, yes, we've got actual traffic data. So basically we can tell the ENYAQ is online. I do not configure anything more, because now let's have a look at the apps and the web store. There should be no apps. But way Pay to Park has installed itself, because, side note, I deinstalled every app before I did the factory reset. So basically this got installed automatically. That was not intended. Well, let's have a look at the shop right now. And as you can see, all apps are there. And here's the Smart Apps bundle. And if you look here, the license for it is not with your account, so it is bundled with your car, because I bought this on my other account, Matthias Speicher, and it's also available on my Speicher Elektrisiert account. Now let's see what the apps will do, and we of course will install every app here in the store. So well, let's just jump directly into Pay to Park and see if the app is working right now with my new user account. Well, okay, that didn't work out. So basically going back to factory reset or even using a new user account does not work. But maybe it is because I did not configure it right here. So I will do this right now. Funny side note, while I'm registering at Parkopedia again, the car just installed Traffication and Calendar itself. You already saw these both apps were not installed before, only Pay to Park. Now they are there. So basically I didn't have to do anything. The car just installed the Smart Apps bundle itself. The only thing it doesn't install is the PowerPass map. So I will do this right now manually. Let's have a look at the other apps right now. Traffication seems to work because there was already the message which informed me that it will. That looks quite good. Yes, Traffication will work. Well, then just have a quick look at the Calendar app. No internet connection, still not working. So basically, I've got Traffication working right now, as the same with the factory reset before. Pay to Park does not work, Calendar does not work. To round things up, there is also a Pay to Park favorite icon here, which you can place down here. So basically every web app has its icon, like Traffication here, PowerPass map or Calendar. But the issue with the web app symbols down here are still valid for me, at least with software version 3.0. So write me in the comments if with a higher software version this got fixed, because I'll show you right now. If you place them down here, the first thing you will notice, they don't really fit. This is too high. There is a bit of the shield for parking cut off, and if I try to tap on them, nothing will happen at all. So write me in the comments if this got fixed with a higher version of software version 3. And just to be clear, if I put standard icon from the car down there and I hit this, it works. And don't forget, as of now, within the menu, you only have the 2 tap symbols down here. So don't be irritated. There is a 3rd tab available where Pay to Park is. And so don't be irritated that you only have 2 taps. If you know it, you can handle that. Well, let's summarize all of this. Basically, with the factory reset and the factory reset and a new user account, I managed to get Traffication to work, which was not part of this video. Pay to Park isn't working. The Calendar app is also not working. The PowerPass map app got installed a day later, so basically this is working. But there's another thing which is broken right now and is not working anymore. If you look at my app, you see the car status is not available in the app, but I'll show you right here on the Skoda Connect website, it is available. So basically, I don't know what went wrong there. And I'm pretty sure that all these apps are running on most ENYAQs out there, and you have a quite good experience with that. Just to mention, I've got software version 3.0, so you may have a different version or something like that. And I really wanted to show pay to park, but simply I can't because it is not working. At least here for Switzerland, I've got good alternatives for pay to park. There are apps available who make it really easy to pay. I would have shown you, but since pay to park does not work, I don't show you the alternatives either. And yeah, to be honest, I really want to show positive things of the ENYAQ, and I did. Remember my last video. But what should I do right now, right here? Because it is also a valid thing to show the bad and the not so good sides of the car. In the end, this channel is my vlog with my personal experiences with the car. And I'll show you the good and I'll show you the bad. And as of now, I don't know what it is. Is it the car? Is it my account? Is it the apps? Is it the software version in ME 3.0? Is it one control unit? Is it everything together? And even Skoda, it seems they don't have any clue, because as of now they don't got it fixed either. And yeah, so I'll show you this as well. And one funny thing is, whenever I talk bad about the ENYAQ, no one mentions that this might be some infomercial or advertisement. As soon as I post a positive video about the ENYAQ, even though I bought this ENYAQ myself, and other products I'll show also, I'll quite often get the message, hey, you have to tell us that this is advertising. You are recommending products. And to stop this debate, up here in every video right now, you will find infomercial. I don't care. I don't want this debate. Whether I'm positive or negative on the car, it is up here right now. In the end, this is just my personal experience with my own car. And there's another important point I want to mention right now. Yes, I know that due to my niche with the ENYAQ and due to the reach of my channel, I have a certain influence. And I'm pretty aware of that. Although people tend to tell me, you don't matter at all, and other people tell me, do you know what influence you have? Be careful with your words. Important point. Yes, I really watch my words. That's why I'm often reading from my smartphone. And yes, I'm really thinking about what video to bring, what content should it have, what should I emphasize, what should I show. And it's not that easy. And in the end, this is my opinion. And another very important part is your opinion. So write me down in the comments what you think, what you experience. Let us discuss. Let us see what you have for light and shadow with your car. And then in the end, I guess this video did not help you much if you have the same problems as I, because I don't solve these problems. So basically, let's see where this will head. Let's see what will happen and if we find a fix in the future. And until then, stay full of energy.